It's the Caleb MTG Show.
What do I do here? What do I do with this nonsense? Should we give future me a Eureka deck? Just like, so like I usually do my best. I usually draft my best for my future self. I'm usually not the self-trolly kind, but maybe I am a little bit more self-hating today, self-loathing. I think that's a good way to take it out and express that. A healthy way. Let's give me future me a Eureka pile. Teferi's not a bad one to put in playoff Eureka. I'm going to take this Ancient Tomb, though. Play the Eureka a little sooner, The command does say, fuck future Caleb, yeah. This is just being... Oh, man, there's a worm there, too. I think you gotta take Sneak, though, right? With this Eureka start. You gotta take it. Do I like Limited or Constructed more? Yeah, I don't know. In terms of streaming, Limited takes less off-stream time, right? I don't have to get decks together and source cards and stuff. But I really enjoy, I enjoy tournaments and such. I don't think it really matters more than like what the individual format is, right? But there's good limited formats. There's good constructed formats. We sprawling. I am hoping to wheel the worm, yeah. Batterskull's tempting. Help offset the Ancient Tomb. Citadel is something I can put into playoff Eureka. I don't know if it's something good to play off Eureka, but that's a way you could go with it. Yeah, that makes sense, Chastity. Constructed's a lot more of an investment, too, if you have limited time to play. I found that I'll, build a deck for Constructed and be, really excited about it, and then I might play it in, 1 or 2 tournaments. Hey, here we go, huh? Here we go. And if you spend, $400 on your Constructed deck, that's 40 drafts you could have done or whatever. I get it for sure. Pyrokinesis is hot, and so is this Generosent. I kind of like the channel critters in our sneak attack type decks, one more fatty, right? Are there any permanents in the cube that give all your creatures haste? Hey, the Worm Wield, yes. I don't know. This deck's turning out shockingly reasonable, which is a very big disappointment to me. I was trying to self-sabotage, and it's not working. I can't even self-sabotage correctly. Oh, man. You miss Paper Magic? Yeah, real easy to miss Paper Magic. I didn't realize how much I missed it until I played in that RC, and I was like, oh, man, I just want to do this a lot more often. That's what I want. More competitive events for me. Triplets isn't the worst. Not the worst with Sneak or whatever. I'm tempted by Strip Mine. Strip Mine doesn't really synergize with my Need a Pile of Forests cards. I'll take the trips. Should we Brawler up? How does Brawler work with Eureka? Does anybody know? Does it work favorably? It does see everything else entering. Well, let's fucking jam it. Does it matter the order you played off Eureka? Do I have to play it first? They're all into the battlefield at the same time, right? The fetch is a little tempting. The order does matter. Amazing. Ooh. I feel like Library would be really important to this combo deck with no selection on Draw Engine, but Fury is very good. Very good card. Yeah, I don't want any of this. Oh, don't do that, Buckethead. Don't do that. Don't, don't ruin this. What are you doing? It does look like a good deck for jacking. Colonic could be a way to give a Eureka creature haste. I guess we can try it. Ultimate price. Are you trapped? Are you being held by somebody? And the only way you can communicate is through Twitch copy pastas? Morse code copy pasta messages, right? You go through like all of Ultimate Price's messages on the stream, and you look at the first letter of all of them, and it spells out like, "Please help, please." That is the only way I can communicate. Yeah, Minskin Boot would help. Make that Lumberjack look a little better. I wouldn't mind some duels, some Taiga business, huh? Something for the MTGO grab. Black Lotus, yeah, for the turn 1 Eureka. Start things out right. I kind of like Bombardiers here. Eureka, put in Bombardiers and fucking World Spine Worm or something. Hug a goddamn Emrakul at their face. You're not buying a mattress from anyone on Twitch? It's probably not that bad. Don't some influencers sell mattresses? Like those like roll-up ones you order by mail? I don't remember the brand name. I remember listening to some podcast. They were always shilling a mattress. Gamer mattresses with LEDs. Ooh, through the breach. Even better. Yeah, Casper. Casper's the one I was thinking of. All the mattress stores are drug fronts. For laundering or for something interesting? If you order like the special mattress, do you get the hookup? I don't think we can play this show and tell. We've got like Sprawl and Noble Hierarch. It's not enough blue mana. I guess I'll draft a gut. Hey, Turtle Witness, thanks for the 74 months. Where do I have Bombardiers ranked after power? Very highly. Oh, there's a Stomping Ground, but there's Ignoble Hierarch too. I feel like Ignoble might be more important. Stomping Ground's really good, though. Oh, I hadn't thought about it that way, Ultimate Price. You can't launder a mattress. It wouldn't fit in the washing machine. If I shield mattresses, it would influence your opinion on me? Really? What's wrong with mattresses? That's got to be like one of the fucking most innocuous things you could shill. Yeah, right? Everybody needs a mattress. You're putting mattresses next to Bitcoin? Y'all are crazy. On the same level as shilling gambling websites? Mattresses? Y'all are high. Don't bring stoners in? Oh, I wasn't. No, this is definitely like huffing glue level of high, not... Should we throw a Wheel of Fortune in here? Seems like the right sort of deck for that. The profit margins are absurd on mattresses. Well, I mean, if you sell one mattress to somebody every fucking 5 years, that would not surprise me that you had to make more than the profit margin on a can of soda. Y'all sound like you're like fucking Q conspirators or something. Really hard to sell them? Right, yeah. A little sideboard Force of Vig. Yeah, MTG fetch. That's probably safe. I have plugged Lumelnatis before. I said some nice things about them on Twitter, and they literally like send me a box of frozen pizzas in the mail to eat while I streamed. Very sick of them. Oh, there's some kind of a deck here. I don't know if it's a good deck, but there's some kind of a deck here. Probably gonna end up cutting the seeding song. Hell yeah, done the math. Correct, Ladenator. Yeah, I'm skeptical, Cedro, and I also don't care that much. Good night, chat. Hey, empty chair, thanks for the sub, thanks for 57 months. I'm looking forward to streaming tomorrow, and hopefully not talking about mattresses at all. That's not ideal. We'll see what future me finds about this. Let's see what future me thinks of this pile of red and green cards. I should raid. Dipping out early. Give you all someone else to watch. I'm gonna raid Corey B. He's good folk. Oh, we got cuts to make. Maybe I'll cut Gut Hum. The card's good, but it's like not really what we're doing. We'll cut Salvager too. Halana's kind of bad. It seems sweet with Eureka, but it is kind of bad. Maybe Batterskull's too piddly. It is something that we can like seeding song into though. Could be kind of cool. Hey, sup, evil baboon. Another day of Cuban jams. That's what we do here. We jam, we cube. Yeah, I like the Bombardiers a lot. I like the Batterskull a lot. I like the Chariot. Maybe I could cut like Mind Stone or Everflowing Chalice. Yeah, let's do this. So this is like 6, 7, 8, 9 red sources. Man, a Taiga would have been really good. Hey, thanks, Team Kills. This is like 10 forests. We can go down 1. I think. Should we turn to a cat bus? Is that what we're doing? Looking hot and moist? Yeah, that's what I do. That's my normal look. Just being me. In my element, lubricated. Flourishing. Lumberjack could turn to a Through the Breach. Or Sneak Attack plus Activate. Or could even lose a game on turn 2 if we draw Eureka here. Ah, fiddledicks. And they've been to Grizzlebrand. Don't like that. Don't love that. Alright, I just need to top deck my 2-mana Lava Axe, and we got this. Got him right where we want him. Alright, you win. Grizzlebrand means that Thundermaw should be in. So when we Eureka and they put in Grizzlebrand, we can Thundermaw them. It's not complicated. It's not a complicated deck. This might not be a matchup where Chariot does anything. Hey, Reese, thanks to 51 months. Reese says, oh my god, it's Caleb! For whatever reason, when I read your comment, I was thinking about the Austin Powers scene where he gets, like, chased through the streets. Pretty much exactly how I've always pictured myself. So we can't turn 2 of Gruff triplets. We get 4 green, and then 1 other. We'd have to use 2 of the green for the Seething Song. Would be a green short on the triplets. I'm gonna regret bidding that Fury, aren't I? Just all the regrets in the world. I could turn 2 a Halana. Is that interesting? I don't think that's interesting. I'll lose my fucking forest here. I'm doing all right, Johan. Hope you are too. Sure. If I rip a land, I think I can triplets. Maybe that'll be okay. You got a nasty cold? Well, that fucking sucks. Don't do that. Just get better. Now they're going to eat my Gruff triplets when I attack here, and then they're going to reanimate it with their other animation. Reanimation spell, yeah. It's not looking good for me. I think their triplets are going to be better for some reason, too. I thought about just serving with the tokens, but then you only get 3 damage, and you're not like really in a better spot. This thing gains Death Touch like nobody's business. This thing can just eat a triplets, right? But then I'll have a 12-12. I guess we attack. Not sure I can win this one. Wheel of Fortune, maybe? How bad is Eureka here? I could just cast the damn Thundermaw, but Eureka lets me have World Spine Worm. Fuck it. We came here to Eureka, right? Once just dropping lands into play. Opponent's got 1 card left in hand. I wonder if they're just gonna Gix me. I'm hoping I get to throw the worm. I don't think I get 5/5s out of it, but it's still a funny one to throw. 7 mana, kind of looks like a Gix activation. They got a Woodfall Primus, a Sneak Attack, and an Ancient Tomb. Something tells me this is not good enough, opponent. They could have hit an Emrakul, though. Who knows? How goes it? It's going pretty alright. Lavamancer is good against a resolved Voidwalker, but it's pretty good at killing a Voidwalker. I guess we have Furion. I like how that game I was just like, how are we gonna win this? How can we win this game? We need like a Wheel of Fortune or oh, it's this card. It's right here. Let's play it. I like the idea of Gut. It's not as funny as like Brawler, for example. Oh, tapping Ancient Tomb insta kills you, yeah. If you do it on accident when it would kill you, normally when you tap a mana source, you can undo it, and you can do it with Ancient Tomb. But unless it kills you. If you tap it and it kills you, the fucking... No, you're dead. Man, I feel silly cutting Railway Brawler. That card's so much fun. I played around a Hades before I went live today, and that was dangerous. I was like, oh man, I just want to play for another 10 hours. It doesn't look like a very good Eureka, does it? But it is a Eureka. I don't think I'm supposed to keep this. The end cannot get red source. Yeah, Hades 2. Game's fucking sweet. Not a bad rip. Yeah, Voidwalker is fucking terrifying against me, so good one to get off the board, huh? I don't think I want a 4/1. It kind of depends on if I draw another land, huh? Fuck it. Reanimate's starting to get bricked. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Lord Bergie, thanks for 45 months. Happy Monday to you too, Bergie. One's got one in hand. Seems like a pretty safe Eureka. Hell yeah. Easy game. The easiest. You just keep good hands, play them well, draft good decks. It all lines up, folks. That's all there is to it. And you will get those wins. That's a potential turn 2 through the Breach. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be zesty? The Bombardier was indeed brutal, yeah. I like that we could sack the Chalice and didn't have to sack the Mandork. Just played out really well. GG, how do I refund my sub? Were you my opponent? Thanks for the match, Simspiral. It was interesting that you asked about refunding your subscription. It's really easy. I can walk you through the process real quick, just so long as my mic doesn't cut out and anyway, I hope that was helpful. No, my lumberjack! We just pyromancing next turn? I think so. Been this Wheel of Fortune, been whatever else. Seeding Song would be hot here. Thanks, Doug. That's exactly what I meant. Maybe I should just hit the red sources. How ballsy would that have been? Don't leave the sneak attack, just take out both mountains. What am I hyped for in Legacy? I'll probably play some of that stupid bird. That wizard bird. People like that card. Pretty good card. Does Worldspine Worm still get shuffled in with the Voidwalker in play? No, it would get exiled. You're talking about for the sweeper? I don't know if it's a punt to not play to go for the discard line like you did. You have to think about like what are your odds of hitting like a Inulamog or a Emrakul off my deck or whatever. You know, it's the you chose the more fun line, but you could have swept, I think. Damn on the World Spine and then get it with the Voidwalker. Well, then you still did the flyer, right? Oh, and then gave it haste with Halana. Yeah, no, that would have worked. It sounds like you punted some, Spiral. Hey, Frozen Stack, thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 7 months. Yeah, it says when it's put into a graveyard, and the Voidwalker means that it never hits the graveyard. But, in your defense, the only way that you could have known that is if you read Worldspine Worm, so... I almost like Force of Vigor for Sneak Attack. They did just jam it last game. How'd match 1 go? Match 1 went perfectly. We kept good hands. We outskilled our opponent. Just everything you could want to go. The deck is clearly just excellent. Past selves drafted a good one here. You're excited for Modern Horizons 3 tomorrow? Me too, yeah. You're missing context on the good hand? Yeah, I don't think the deck has many good hands, Sim Spiral. I kept a hand without red sources in the last game, though. And then I immediately ripped Ignoble. So I'm just jibing myself here. I'm just jibbing and jibing. Plenty of red sources in the deck, though. I think I'm gonna hold on to this Ent. I actually wonder if Talisman's better than Noble Hum. We could play Talisman and the next turn play out the Palantir and the Noble. Whereas this way, if they kill Noble, then next turn I'm just playing Palantir and the Talisman's rotting in hand. I think they're more likely to have an answer to the Noble Hierarch is the issue there. Although if they're gonna strip mine me too, sure, whatever. Our super mana heavy hand appears to be paying off a little bit. They don't have a turn 3 show and tell for me. The Brawler hits for more damage, but I kind of want to cast the Brawler next turn. Has past Caleb been kind to me so far? So far. They snap milled on 2. Fair enough. Wow, rude. It's an excellent answer to an orb. Sure. I almost went to hardcast the Fury, and then I was like, wait a minute. Hold on. Hold the phone. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Bjorn, thanks for the 23 months there. You're very welcome for the stream. Ooh, they'd already taken the first strike damage, too. So then they're like, wait a minute, hold on. Evoking the Grief? If I had evoked the Grief, they wouldn't have gotten a Carnosaur target. Are we jumping with Colonnade? Is that the line? God, if this Ent fucking takes it home. This... Those are some good cards to have on top, I tell you what. Red-green trash? Cruising along. I'm gonna cut the Batter Skull for Gut here. I don't have any fuel for this Gut yet. Game 2 of match 3? No, this is game 1. Hey, Corey, 3 in Physician. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 23 months there. God, please tap out for something. Please play a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just tap out for something irrelevant. Oh, please make that Timeless Dragon. Play that, make that dragon. Thopter Foundry. That's still damn counter magic. God damn it. I have been drained. It's a lot of mana. Well, everything is terrible. Force of Vigor definitely coming in, Alright, you win. Finally, we face someone with a counter spell. I don't like it. I didn't like it at all. I wonder if Reflexes is interesting. Very open panic, don't panic. Fire it up. The issue with quick reflexes is how many counters they have, right? And then we're just like taking up a slot that could be just another piece of gas. Yeah, it's tough. Cubine's Veil of Summer in, That card would rule here. Oh, very cool, Arglypuff. I don't think I'll ever have time to play that game. There's so much cool shit coming out. You hate Veil of Summer with a passion? Isn't that the only way to hate something? Like, it's not a... It's not a mild emotion, right? Some lukewarm hate. Some passionate indifference. I am irritated with a passion. I'm gonna pause this track because we had some requests from Panic Don't Panic who had a hot $10 donation. Some continued vibes here. This is Asking Alexandria. The track's called I Was Once Possibly Maybe Perhaps a Cowboy King. And this is a Robot Sonic remix. Hey, Kevin is a place on Earth. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the prime, the 30 months. Appreciate it. You're hyped for some MH3? Me too, Slothbeard. I am in the same boat as yourself. Very excited. Yeah, opponent's definitely chilling on some counters. I surprised them, just eating 6. Could imply treachery again, huh? Damn's pretty good. This track's kind of sweet. So they could have sacked that to itself, but they decided to leave up 4 mana instead here. Makes sense. Yeah, not really anything I can do about Cryptic Command, Kind of just gotta play my shit. Looking rough? Oh, super rough. We're playing a deck that has trouble with like a counterspell, much less 10 or whatever they're doing over there. This short guy is just gonna outgrind us trivially easily, just like the easiest thing you've ever seen in your life. I guess. The crew tech's kind of sweet. Yeah, kind of. We're still 2 mana away from being able to cast a World Spine Worm. Short Kai is one of the best sleeper cards in the cube. Short Kai is my pick for most underrated card in the cube for sure. I think it's a lot better than like the typical card draw planeswalkers. And people value stuff like Jace and Teferi way higher, and they shouldn't. Like this is like better than one of those planeswalkers, and your opponent can't attack it, right? It's just very, very good. Digs you out of so many holes. I think my win rate after untapping with it is, I don't know. It's hard to like even compare it to anything. Not that much worse than like an Oko or a Minsc and Boo. And it fucking wheels all the time. Someone compared it to Gut, how like Gut always wheeled its first season. Oh, what's up, Gut? Speaking of. You think it's better than either Teferi? Interesting. 3-mana Teferi is still like super good against counters. But that's not like a crazy statement to me. I think I also have it comfortably better than 5-mana Teferi. And Jace the Mind Sculptor, of course. Cool stuff. We are not potentially winning this now. Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, 600 hours with resub with the 65 months saying, I think this means I get to retire. That's pretty well done, 600 hours.